Taylor Swift is with us.
I'm having a very exciting morning. The video just came out a little bit ago, so I'm just feeling like that excitement of having kept a secret for a really long time, and finally people know about it, which is so fun.
Absolutely. And it is a phenomenal video. And of course, what everybody will be talking about is the fact that there is somebody dressed up as a burger at the end.
Yes. The ending of the video is actually pretty emotional. Like, Katy Perry is in the video, and she and I definitely have been on very good terms lately, but I don't think anybody knew it because we were just kind of reconnecting privately and just wanted to make sure that everything was really good with us and that it was like a very real thing before we let anyone know. Like, we're not only good, but we're friends again. So it was really wonderful to get to sort of unveil it to the world in like a cheeky sort of funny way.
I love it. Like Bert and Ernie.
It ends up being sort of emotional. Like when I watch it, I'm just like, oh.
It really did feel like that. Despite the fries and the burger outfits, it was very emotional.
So was that your idea or was that Katie's idea?
It was actually, we reconnected a while ago. Like, it started when she sent an olive branch to, like an actual olive branch to my tour on the first day of the Reputation Stadium tour. And I was like, that is not only really cool and really sincere, the note, but like very clever with sending an actual olive branch. Like
Exactly. Did it have roots? Could you plant it?
No, it was like a beautiful, like a wreath, and you could like hang it. It was so great. And so that was when, I think for both of us, it was completely like there were no weird feelings. Everything was on good terms. And then we ran into each other at a party a while ago, and it was literally like in the video, seeing each other, but without the food costumes. It was just like, it was like just fully sincere and fully like we realized like we've grown up. We've grown enough to realize the fact that us feeling pitted against each other for so long really did add to whatever tension we were feeling in our friendship. And like, it's a really positive thing for both of us in our lives.
This seems to be the sort of message of your album, of Lovers. It seems to be the spring to your winter, if you like, because I know that Reputation was seen as quite a dark album. This seems to be sort of full of life and positivity and acceptance and friendship, really.
That's a really beautiful poetic observation you just made. The spring to my winter.
Oh, thanks.
That's accurate and deep. And yeah, I definitely see it as that. And in every way, I want this album to symbolize, kind of growth and things you learn along the way and things I find romantic. That doesn't mean it's just like a love album and everything's a love song. But the album is very pure in the sense that it's not in response to anything. Like, this album is not responding to any sort of adversity. It's really just, in my life, it's like, what would I write if I was just writing purely? Because Reputation felt in a lot of ways like my only way to respond to certain things. It felt like what do you write when you're backed into a corner? Well, you write that album.
Right.
A lot of people also this morning are talking about some of the cameos in the video. Taylor, I spotted a few. I saw RuPaul in there as well, and I also saw Ryan Reynolds and Ellen. How did they all come about?
All of those things came about. I knew I wanted to make a music video that kind of represented a world in which we can all belong and support each other. And so Ryan is a friend of mine. His wife, Blake, is a friend of mine. And so we were talking about the video, and what he's actually doing in the video is he's actually painting a portrait of Stonewall Inn. So it's actually a real, like, love letter to the LGBTQ community. Like, his part in it is I think, really beautiful. And so
absolutely,
there are several different themes in this video and things that I wanted to address and things I wanted to show. And every single verse of the song is about a different person or group of people that I think should calm down. And, you know, obviously the first verse addresses sort of take down cancel culture and trolls and people who put so much energy into negativity on the internet. The second verse is about how so many of my friends and loved ones in the LGBTQ community have to deal with people constantly, you know, coming at them or judging them or, you know, in a lot of cases in our government, you know, depriving them of their rights. And so that was what I wanted to address in a big portion of the video. And then I also, in the end, wanted to address sort of a pageant as a metaphor for how successful women are pitted against each other in pop culture. So there's a lot packed into the video.
Yeah, but I think it's
so
really
proud of
clear. Yeah, absolutely. And we just wanted you to know that we've both signed the petition because there's a little message which is genius idea.
You did?
Yeah, we both signed it. So I'm sure that will get
so much.
But that was such a great idea, I think, popping that up at the end.
Wow, thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, the Equality Act is something that I feel really strongly about because I think that, you know, rights protecting people in the LGBTQ community from discrimination, that should have happened a long time ago. So,
absolutely.
Thank you so much for signing. That's really, really great of you to do that.
And another thing, Taylor, because I know that you like to hide little hidden messages in the video. I just want a couple of things. The back tattoo, was there? Can we read anything into that?
That wasn't like a deep Easter egg. That was just something that I saw as like a metaphor, like a sort of like a metaphorical metamorphosis from, you know, from snake to butterfly in terms of like, I like to use a lot of imagery and sort of symbolism in albums, and I especially have for the last two. And so, yeah, but there are so many Easter eggs in that video for unreleased music.
Is there something that you can unwrap for us now? Any of them little hidden gems that you can help us with?
If you look and you watch it a few times, you'll notice things that seem like they're probably pointing to something. You're like, why is that? What does that mean? That's probably an Easter egg.
Okay.
That's a milk chocolate Easter egg, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, listen, it's been great having you on this morning. Thanks for your time. The album Lovers out 23rd of August. Obviously, it's going to be a massive hit. Taylor, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Taylor.
It's so great talking to you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Taylor. Bye.
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 This is Heart.